Hi, Lisa Keating here in the city different. Do you know where that is? It's Santa Fe, New Mexico. We're taking a road trip across the United States, well, as far as Santa Fe on this trip, on this section of the trip. And coming into Santa Fe, you cross a lot of desert terrain from California. But once you arrive here, you realize that you're actually at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, and it feels more Colorado, if you will. It's got pine trees and pinyon-scented air and these ristras, which are very indicative of the Santa Fe feel. There's a definite vibe in this city that you're going to want to be a part of. I'm going to learn skateboarding, and we're going to visit the rail yard and the historic plaza. We're right now standing at the Hotel Santa Fe, which is a very unique property. It's the only Indian-owned hospitality center here in Santa Fe, and it is stunning. It feels sort of like a relaxed hug, just a very welcome home kind of feeling. And over behind me is the hacienda and spa, which is part of the property. Here they have butler service in their rooms. Really? They do. So we've got lots to share with you. Stick around. You're going to enjoy this city. Folks in Santa Fe take their chili very seriously. In fact, it is the state question of New Mexico, red or green. And if you can't decide, you can just say Christmas and they'll bring you some of both. That is not a baked potato, that is ice cream, and it is so yummy. That is good. That's good. Did you know that Santa Fe is the highest state capital in the United States? It is. It's at over 7,000 feet above sea level. I don't know, I thought that was interesting. So what that means is because the city is so high, the air is thinner, it takes a little getting used to, and if you have an alcoholic beverage, it's equal to 3 at sea level. So proceed with caution. These are olukai, little boots from Hawaii, and I love these. I got them, and the first day that I put them on, I was able to walk in them without any blisters or pain, which is pretty awesome for brand new boots. They have a great little zipper, so you can get in and out of them quickly, and I love this slightly Western styling, the little stitching here in the back. They are easy to put on, easy to wear, 2-inch heel, great footbed, and they are oh so Santa Fe. It's a little aloha spirit right here in Santa Fe. So we're just taking a little breather here. We're across from the big church in Santa Fe. We've been walking around and stopping into some shops, and we're collecting people's Santa Fe stories. It's really interesting to find how people have come here. Some people we've met were born and raised, and some people have had sort of a calling to come to Santa Fe. And this piece of art that we were that called us into this little courtyard appears to be objects discarded along the freeway or the roadside and found and assembled by the artist, and they're just juxtaposed beautifully against this architecture here and the old church. So we just thought we'd stop and give you a little update on what's going on in Santa Fe today. Hi, Lisa Keating here with Lisette, and we are at the skate school in Santa Fe, New Mexico. We're really excited because we're going to go inside and meet Joe Lem, and he is going to hook us up. Come on, let's do it. Hi, Joe.
Joe, yeah.
Lisa, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And
Hi, Lizette. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you. Welcome to skate school.
Thank you.
So this is it, huh?
Yeah, we teach every kind of skateboarding, traditional skateboarding, and people of all ages and abilities. So anything
Good.
you want to learn, any kind of skateboarding you want to try,
Okay, well, you know we're like pretty much complete novices.
that's fine.
Okay.
We do that.
Okay. So, I've got my helmet. This is good.
Yeah,
Little
that looks
space
good.
Okay, and
we're looking to see that it doesn't wiggle. That's yeah, that looks good, because it needs to be in place when you need it.
yeah.
And the kids who aren't wearing helmets, they either haven't seen someone crack their head open. So we just say you only need your helmet once a year. You just don't know which day that will be.
Okay.
Okay, well, it's
And then
not today.
and then we have knee pads on.
And the knee pads we use as a preemptive way when you fall to not get hurt. So if you have them and you practice with them, then I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Just stay right here.
Okay.
And what we do is we try and get to both of them so that we can take the impact of going down and slide that impact out. So again, I'm not going to jump to my knees.
Okay.
I'm just going to kind of gently set down and make sure I'm propelling forward.
Okay,
You don't want
are we
this
doing
to
this?
happen. You're doing this.
Okay, right. Should we
You
try
don't
it?
want this to happen.
Okay.
You want to fall back. You just kind of want to step down to your knees.
Okay.
And leave them right where they are. You did. Sorry. Go ahead. Just a couple steps. Step on down. We're overriding our natural sense of what to do. Usually you would roll so that you don't take all the impact into one place. But with this knee slide technique, you're going to take it all on the knees, not have any down force. It's going to be forward force. Falling is stopping. So what we say also is this comes from racing. There's a difference between crashing and falling. So crashing is bad. Falling you can practice and get good at it. And do it, get up, do it again.
Little wobbly.
Now here on the ramp, if I was to, I'll roll backwards. So try it right here. Don't go very high.
Okay.
And get your hands up because you're gonna keep your head off the ground. Right. And you notice the feet naturally know to come up.
Yeah.
Okay. So try it again.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Go. Ah!
Okay. This is front side because your front is to the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And the back side I'll turn and my back is to the wall. I didn't go very high.
Okay.
Just go and just pivot like you're ballroom dancing. There you go. And set it down.
Oh.
Set it down. There you go.
Not very
So you
far.
have like the Olympic engine on this. Right. So you want to kind of stay low.
Yeah,
Keep your arms down.
Okay.
In case you need your hands to help you stay on the knee pads. Okay. So up and
I
turn.
forgot to tell you about the gymnastics team.
And set them down. Good.
Okay.
Good.
Oh.
But you can't help yourself. Okay. So this is the flat ground knee slide.
Okay.
Front side is front to the wall.
Okay.
And back side is back to the wall.
Okay.
And these terms come from surfing, front side and back side. So it's when the
Okay.
surfers are surfing, they're explaining it in relation to the wave.
Okay.
And so skateboarding has adopted these terms from the get-go, front side and back side. So any of the tricks that happen this way are front side, and any of the tricks that happen this way are back side.
Okay, Joe, it's been great. Thank you so much.
So next thing we're going to do is figure out about your foot placement, which foot you like to have in front. It could be left foot forward, it could be right foot forward, and they call that regular foot or goofy foot, which are also surfing terms.
Okay.
These are arbor boards from our sponsor who graciously supports Skateboard School here. I'm going to hold these still and just look this way and just without even thinking about it, just come and stand on the board
Okay.
with whichever one you think would be in front.
I guess.
Okay. Now you guys look like you've done skiing because your feet are pointing the way that you're going. And in skateboarding, we turn the feet sideways like snowboarding. So turn them
Oh.
complete. Yeah, like this. Now does it feel like that might be the one in front?
might
There's
be.
not a right or a wrong.
I know. I
Okay.
don't know.
Let's get your feet farther apart. And even farther. Yep. Does that feel more stable?
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you try that? Put your feet farther apart. And you can feel on this one, it's kind of got a drop down to it.
Yeah.
And you can push your foot right up against that. There
Okay.
you go. See how much more stable that is with the feet wide?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
You're going to have them in your hands.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm going to let go of the wheels.
Okay.
And we're going to roll a little bit. Now, don't look at the board. Look where you're going. And what I want you to do is to feel if that feels more comfortable than this. Look the other way. We're going to do it 2 or 3 times.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to know. You're going to be like, yes, this feels like regular or this feels like backwards. There's not a right or a wrong. Whoa.
Momentum. Woo!
Okay. So what do you think? Does one way feel?
That way.
That way feels more comfortable to you?
Definitely.
I think that way feels, I think I'm a left foot forward.
Okay. So give me your hand, and I'm going to let go.
And what am I going to
You're
do?
going to look where you're going,
Okay,
and you're going to feel that the board tips in both directions.
Okay.
Toe side, heel side. Give me your hand.
this way? Okay,
Mhm. And look the other way.
okay,
So anytime that we're riding ramps or riding anywhere that we're going the other way, we look the other way.
okay, we
Okay.
look where we're going.
Yeah, you look where you're going, just like when
Okay.
you're driving or skiing. Okay, so look the other way.
Okay,
We're trying to get you some base miles here.
okay.
And to feel the tippiness.
Don't make me laugh.
These
Yeah,
boards
I
are
feel-
set up nice and loose
Yeah.
so that you're going to learn to steer right away.
Okay.
Okay? That board. Okay,
Okay.
here we go.
Okay.
All right, left foot forward. We're going this way. A little wider stance. And we're going to do the same thing. Here we go. I'm going to let go. And I want you to feel it steer. Push on the toes, it goes one way. There you go. Okay, and then look the other way. And push on it longer, like really push on them for a second and it'll continue turning in that direction. Push in your toes, Lisa. There you go. See how much it turns?
Yeah.
When we push, we put the foot pointy because that's how our hips work, like when we're running.
Okay,
But when I get on, I turn the foot sideways so I can steer. So what I say is pointy when you push, sideways when you steer. So there's this constant like pointy sideways, pointy forever, and you will get so used to it you won't even think about it. Set yourself up to the set,
So pointy.
right? And you don't. If you mount from the other side, you don't have to step across the board. There you go. Ah, she's ahead of you. Okay, and it has to be right in the middle so that
This is why she gets
when
good
you
grades.
push, so that when you push, the board doesn't steer. You can see how if your foot was off to one side, it would make it steer when you're pushing.
right.
Okay, so we're going to do a pretend here. We'll have you do it first, Lisette. We're not going anywhere.
Okay, good.
Do a pretend push and put your back foot on, and then turn the front one. And get on and turn the front one, and make the adjustment. There. Okay, push, and adjust your feet, and bend your knees, and then you're going to step off safely. Yay! Let's do it again.
Here we go. Step and
Wow! EncinoMom is skateboarding.
right into the camera.
Good.
Good girl. So then I guess I would push again.
Well, your back foot.
Oh, that's better. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yes. All right. Let's see if I can keep from doing a Mr. Wilson. Okay, no Mr. Wilson.
No, Mr. Wilson.
Who do I want to be?
No face plant. EncinoMom.
Oh,
All right.
oh, okay. So, okay, here I go. I would do this, and then I would do this, and then I would kind of come at it like this a little bit. And then I would bend my knees, look ahead. Woo! Ah!
Okay, did you do that on purpose?
I don't know.
Absolutely not. Yay! That was great.
You could just head to ramp
Yeah.
and look the other way. Just more like around town, getting down the strand of the beach, hills,
Is this a place that you would normally stop a first lesson?
It is. We're usually trying to help folks get to the part that they can push, stand, steer, and step off. So if you can do that, then you can safely be out here. And I would say you graduated. All right?
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Lisa Keating here, and I'm at the Four Seasons Resort outside of Santa Fe. It's in Santa Fe, but it's about 10 minutes north of town. You can get car service back and forth. It's a beautiful, secluded property. They have like 65 casitas, so even if the place was packed, You would never know it. There's lots of space and an expanse of sky, fabulous views. We're in the kitchen. We're going to meet Chef Andrew Cooper. He's just been nominated for a James Beard Award, and we're so excited. He's set up for a juicing demo. Let's go check him. So I heard that you have a garden.
I do.
May we?
Of course.
Okay. Come with us. Are you noticing that the kitchen is spotless? This is where it all starts. Soil,
Exactly.
right? Water.
The seeds, the water, the soil. It's all organic soil plus my compost from last year. So everything's been turned and put into. It's the same thing with all these beds in here.
So you compost, fabulous.
Compost everything.
I see sugar pod peas
Yep,
there.
we have
Oh,
sugar pods, sugar snap peas. We have watermelon radishes. We have regular radishes. We have cipollini onions, both red and yellow.
nice raised beds.
Yep, all raised beds. Everything is drip irrigation system. So I mean, we put this in like that, and it's all set and ready to go. We have cucumbers, zucchinis, all different types of tomatoes, herbs, lettuces. Between all three of these boxes, I was able to supply the restaurant with 2.5 months worth of lettuce.
Who's this? Who's this? Bogey? We have a bogey in the shot. Who are you?
This is
I got it. I'm Frank. I didn't know I was being filmed here. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's amazing that you're able to generate 2.5 months of
and
veg here.
what's exciting is where those wine barrels are, whiskey barrels are.
Yeah.
That's also another chef's table. We do cooking classes out here.
How does that work?
It's like watching a Broadway show, but you're in it. And when I say you're in it, exactly, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you're gonna want to do it all over again. There's aprons on your chair, and you're asked to help participate. It's an 8 to 12 course tasting menu, and the reason why I say 8 to 12 courses is I keep sending out food until you raise your hand, letting me know that you're full. After that, I send out 3 more courses just to make sure you're full. You know?
Well, you know, we had the privilege of tasting some of the product that comes out of your kitchen, and I have to tell you, it was fabulous.
Thank you.
Absolutely fabulous. The crab, chili
relleno.
relleno,
Yeah.
awesome. We're talking about foraging. Do you do foraging?
Yeah, we do foraging. In fact, what's amazing about Santa Fe is the Santa Fe ski basin is only about 40 minutes away from here.
Okay.
We pick you up, we take you in the Mercedes down to the ski basin, and we go with an expert mushroom hunter, forager, and we come back with about 50 pounds of porcini mushrooms.
Wow.
Then we go up even higher, we go for Chanterelles. So it's a very unique experience.
Wow. Do you change the menu based on what's
Based on what
available?
we get market, based on what we grow here, and that's how the menus develop.
Fabulous. Such a pleasure. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
So much. And thank you, Frank.
Yeah. No. Frank Lococo, Director of Sales. No,
Frank
it's a
Lococo.
pleasure. It's a pleasure to, welcome you here and
Thank
show
you.
what we're doing.
It's
Chef's a
exciting.
big
This
part of
part's
it.
very exciting.
It really is.
Right?
I like this view here because it's a completely different contrast from looking out that way. Here, it's really the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. This is the beginning of the Colorado Rockies. So that's the actual beginning of those mountain ranges that go all the way up to the Rockies in Colorado. It's relaxed, but luxury, and our bellmen are greeting you in jeans and cowboy boots. And it's got a good feel right when you arrive.
Yeah, it's that warm welcome. It's that you feel like you're kind of coming home. Welcome to the Adventure Center.
Well, my wife and I we wanted to mix it up a little bit, create some anxiety, We love Santa Fe. We love the cultures. We love the food.
If I were to come in here, I was a guest, what might we do together?
Obviously, a few hours in the city. The galleries are just gorgeous. More the cultural aspect meets sort of the activities and the outdoors. And then if somebody says, no, I don't want to really hike much, how about some cultural experiences? A little bit of walking at a Native American site, climb into some cliff dwellings, for instance.
Wow.
So this is really some of the scenery that we take you to this, or we would take you on a hike up to Chimney Rock, and we've developed a horseback riding location there that no other guest has been to other than Four Seasons guests. It's a 3 to 4 hour horseback ride with a picnic, and it's an area that they've been really proprietary that they generally wouldn't let other guests to.
So it's
we're pretty
very
proud of that.
exclusive.
We do the same with mountain biking. There's an area at Ghost Range that's actually next to the Abiquiu Lake that nobody has access to, and we signed an agreement with the Presbyterian Church who owns it.
Nice.
And that's what we do. So we create some experiences and tell some stories. you know?
I
And
love
sort
it.
of bring back the old rancho history. This is what it used to look like. It's been a dude ranch really since like the 20s or 30s.
Ah.
And people have been drawn to this because of the colors and the history of the place. Especially the Hollywood people that just sort of discovered it, and it was nice and private, and
Yeah.
they came out here and went horseback riding and exploring, drank margaritas, you know.
Okay.
This is a New Mexico hotel, and Four Seasons has much more a sense of place. Pleasure meeting you. Come visit again. Spend some more time with us.
Thank you. I hope to. I hope
Pleasure
to.
meeting you. Happy trails.
Thank you. Is that your byline? Happy trails?
Yeah.
He's good at that.
Happy